I was very happy about getting out of Rainbow because Cozy left. The very last show we did was a thing called Monsters of Rock in England, which is fucking huge. And I was so disappointed that Cozy was going to leave the band because we were very close, very close. You know, he was the best drummer ever, a great friend too. And he was going to leave. Yeah, no, it's sort of, he's still my close friend. He's with me every day and we talk about him, don't we? Me and Beth, we talk about him constantly. She always says, I wish I'd have met him. She was watching something yesterday.
I wish I could have played with him.
Yeah.
Just one time. That would have been amazing. His feel is unparalleled. It just, it goes right to the heart.
Wow.
He played the song. He wasn't just a drummer. He played the freaking song. He listened. You know, a lot of musicians who are in a band like we are, you know, sort of the heavy rock band, so to speak, they want to show off as much as they can their talents, you know. But Cozy, he didn't need to show off. He was in the pocket all the time. And he listened to what I was singing. If I pulled back, he would pull back with me. You know, if you slow it up, just a little bit, just a little bit. If it's kind of a bluesy thingy. And he wouldn't just play and say, look at me, I'm a drummer. But leaving that band, him leaving the band was very disappointing to me and, to Roger and Don Airy. It was just like, what? And I think at that point he joined up with Whitesnake, or was it Jack Bruce? I can't remember. But anyway, he left because he wanted to do something different. And so I was ready to leave because Don Airy said, I'm going to leave the band. It's going to be no good without Cozy. He said, you know, he's our friend and he's a great freaking drummer. How can we play without him? So we set up with Cozy in the Holiday Inn in Leicester it was. We were all staying in Leicester at the time. And trying to convince him to stay. He said, oh, I've had enough. He had enough of everybody, you know. So he went on, whether he's getting paid better, I guess, or whatever, but he wanted to do something different. And I can't blame him for that. So Don Airy says to me, he says, Graham, he says, Cozy's leaving. He said, he's left. He said, I think I'm going to go home. I've had enough of this. It won't be the same without him. Anyway, I said, well, I'll do the same because I agree. So I went home. Don didn't. Don stayed in the band and I left the band by phone, so to speak. They called me, oh, yeah, are you coming back? No, I don't want to do it. As Don left, no, he's staying. And they offered me a deal like, well, what about we get another singer in to sing some songs you probably won't like, and then you do songs you like, you know, which sounded a bit silly to me. I said, no, that won't work. Two singers? No, I don't want to do that. So I left the band like that. I fired myself. I didn't get fired. I just left. I mean, I wish I had been fired. It would have been easier probably, you know, but I just left. I always wondered, have I done the right thing? Have I really put, stabbed myself in the foot, so to speak? But, I got my band Alcatraz together and it sort of, no, wait a minute. At that point, I went to Michael,
And you, didn't Night Games come after Rainbow?
Night Games
was after Rainbow, right?
Yeah.
And then you did.
Then I did Michael.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. So I did a solo album called Lineup, which Cozy played on, John Lord played on. Mickey Moody.
Gary Twig.
Huh?
Gary Twig was based.
Gary Twig, Gary Crazy Legs Twig.
And the guys from Status Quo.
Yeah, the guys from Status Quo, the British band. But the album was really good. And I had a song called Night Games that came from the album. And then after that came out, I had a sort of a hit record in England with a song called Night Games. And I went to see, Cozy joined up with Michael Schenker. That's where he went. And I went to see Cozy play with Michael Schenker in Los Angeles. And I couldn't believe it. I'd never heard of Michael Schenker. And I thought, what an incredible guitar player. What great songs, etc., you know. And Cozy came up to me afterwards, after they were done. I was upstairs on the balcony, just, looking at the other band that was coming on the thing. And he said to me, what do you think of the band, Graham? I said, amazing, bloody great. I think he's an incredible guitar player. And he said, yeah. I said, would you like to join this band? I said, yeah, it would be good, yeah.
Wow.
But he was saying, hey, I said, but you've got a singer. Gary's great. I said, what's up with that? He said, well, we just want to change the sound or something. He said something, it was diplomatic, let's say that. And
wow.
so That was my introduction to the Michael Schenker band.